everybody. Welcome to Blue Goose Garage. How you guys doing today? Hopefully pretty good. I'm doing alright. It's just hot, very hot. I think it's like 90 degrees. And that's really not that bad, but the 100% humidity, that's pretty bad. I haven't been driving the car as much as I would like to, because I hadn't really had time to fix a thing or two that I wanted to mess with. Mainly after I had that brake issue in the rear, and then I found out that I had a brake issue in the front. I've not really been happy with my pedal. The brake pedal isn't like it was before that happened, and there's no air in anything, and everything's tight, and it's just the brakes are not as good as they were. And you would kind of expect that because I burnt the rear ones up, but the front ones should still be good, and they're not working like they were. And I'm kind of thinking that my master cylinder, now I took that master cylinder apart and cleaned it and put it back together, and it's not leaking out the back anymore, but it's still bypassing. You can hit the brakes, and as long as you just hit the brakes, they're okay. But if you're in a situation where you're sitting still and you just barely have your foot on the brake pedal, the pedal will go on down. It'll go down to about half a pedal, and the rear brakes at that point are the only ones you have. So see, right now I'm on them pretty hard and they're good. But since I've let off of them a little bit, my brake pedal's going through the floor. I was trying to figure out what I ran over. But so basically, I'm not very happy with my master cylinder. Trying to get it backed in here. I think the throw out bearing's starting to get a little loud too. Back in the carport here. Give me a second. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, brake master cylinder. Now, I made a video, I think, I'm pretty sure I haven't posted it, taking that apart and messing with it a little bit, and then whatever. Now, that was new 5 years ago. Like I've said about a lot of things, 5 years ago really isn't that long ago to me, but in reality it is, because it's long enough for a master cylinder to get rust in it, wheel cylinders to get rust in them. Things age, and apparently it doesn't matter if you drive them or not. I drive this car all the time, and that still happened. Last year it only sat 3 months. Normally I don't drive it during the coldest part of winter. It would normally set about 5 months, but I was driving it earlier this year than I normally would, and I'm going to drive it later this year than I normally would. Honestly, I'm considering about possibly not even parking it. But You know, just don't drive it if there's ice on the road. Overly high amount of salt. But just keep driving it because the car's got a heater and there's really no reason for me to park it. So I'll just keep it on as a occasional car this winter and just drive it because it's going to rust again whether or not I drive it. The bodywork's going to have problems whether or not I drive it, and I might as well just enjoy the car. But that being said, brake master cylinder, wheel cylinders, hoses, basically everything is not as good as it used to be. Honestly, it should be outlawed how bad the quality on these parts are because it's going to kill somebody. Probably already has. Grease not staying in the wheel bearings included in that. That stuff's dangerous, and they're playing with things they shouldn't play with because there was nothing wrong with this stuff for years, and then they changed it. So I want to show you something. Anyway, you know, I want to show you something. Kind of is what it is, I guess. Hopefully you're enjoying this video because I haven't actually done one in a long time. Before I show you this stuff, I wanted to show you some of this. Now, that is rocker molding off my car. That is the original glove box. So it shows you how bad the inside of that car was. That is a bent quarter glass track and a power steering box. Now the power steering box is actually still good. It's a little tight. Probably would, you know, start working fine. Might start leaking, don't know, but I'd say it's probably okay. And for sure, rebuildable. But that was on my car originally. That is an Anderson slot that was on the left rear. And that's a license plate that was covering a hole in the floor. What I wanted to show you, however, is right here. I got quite a bit of stuff the other day from a cousin of mine that was literally in the scrap pile. All this stuff was going to get thrown away. I think these are Camaro control arms, I think, which probably means this stuff is Camaro, but I think the brakes are the same. Had something hit me on the back, thought it was a bee. But I think the brakes are the same, and all this stuff was going to get thrown away. This is a USA made wheel cylinder that I believe I could put a kit in. I've got two of them. We've got drum brake parts. Both sides are in this box. The thing I was wanting to show you, though, is the hubs. Now I got a pair of hubs. Now that grease has been in there for a very long time, but it's still in it. It still has grease in it. Mine are already leaking. So grease, you know, used to do that. They'd stay in. So I've got wheel bearings that's probably got a couple good bearings in it and good hubs. This is what I was mentioning. Now, made in USA to 8866, maybe. Either way, I think that's the correct type of master cylinder, possibly, for my car. Or something, I don't know. Either way, if it is, even if I have to run those adapters for whatever reason, I like that style master cylinder more than what I have on that car. So either way, I've got parts here that were literally in the junk pile. So, and I like having spares and stuff. Even though I think that he said that was Nova or something. So either way, should have some parts on it I can use. So anyway, I know didn't really show you all that much, didn't really do anything. I just wanted to make a video and talk for a few minutes and show you something. I'll be back to making videos more regularly soon. I'm just having to catch up on a bunch of stuff. The neons are doing good. We took mine to Michigan 2 weeks ago. It did fine. Courtney's is doing good. It's got new tires, and my spare set of wheels I went ahead and let her have them. So it's got new tires and wheels, and I simplified the wiring for the transmission, got rid of everything it wasn't using, and now it's acting normal. Speedometer's the only thing I haven't got working on that car that I wanted to have working. And I don't have all data. I wish I did. If I guess really if anybody on here happens to get to the end of this and you have an all data account or something like it and can send me the complete under hood wiring diagram for a 2002 Dodge Neon with an automatic, I'd appreciate it. And then the speedometer diagram for a 2000. I need that and that, because the whole Google thing, that's why I don't like Google. You ask a question, you get 15 different answers. I need a diagram. So anyway, see us again next time. Bye.